What's up guys, my name is Tom, welcome back to another video, and today we are here for another F1 2021 mod showcase. And today we are here for a gameplay with a brand new Alfa Romeo C41, which will be driven by Kimi Raikkonen and Antonio Giovinazzi. One of the biggest surprises, maybe the biggest one so far during these car reveals, because it is definitely a step forward, if you ask me about this livery. They reverted the colors on the engine cover. For me, that looks pretty sick, and so far is my best car reveal, you know, the best new livery so far in this stage of the season, of this pre-season, where the hype is so high because of all the car reveals in the pre-season, which is the first time that we see the cars in action all together, you know. We're already seeing the shakedown events, but anyway, we're going to do 25% race at the Chinese Grand Prix as Kimi Raikkonen. Make sure to smash like and subscribe to the channel if you're new to see plenty more Formula 1 content and mod showcase. Really motivates me to make more. I've been posting a lot of videos because at the moment I don't have any exams, so definitely I have now much more free time to record this video. So if you enjoy them, make sure to subscribe and welcome to the family if you just did that. And recently we hit 1k subscribers, so I'm really happy for that. I made a special video about that. But anyway, we're going to focus. We are back on track, we're back on action, and we'll see what we can do. We're going to start in P15, starting on the soft, and then switch to the medium. So we've been doing these 25% races, short and sweet ones, of just having some fun, you know, and but basically showcasing the liveries. This is the mod made by LucasDesigns. If you want to try by yourself, the link is going to be in the description. The suits are the mod made by Zeta. The link is going to be in the description as well. But the Ferrari on pole position, it is Charles Leclerc, and it's lights out, and away we go. The names are not working because I'm having some trouble with the cheat engine. But anyway, we'll see what we can do side by side with Esteban Ocon in the winter livery of the Alpine. Looks pretty sick. I'm really curious to see what is going to be the final livery for the brand new team, which is going to replace Renault. It's going to be basically the same thing. The only thing that is going to change is the name and the livery, if you understand me. But anyway, we already made the move on the Frenchman. He's still there, and we lift our hands in frustration because we made contact, and I thought I already cleared them. But we're going to try to go maybe run outside. Alonso going a little bit slow. Are we going to have enough traction to get ahead of the Alpine as we are going side by side? Both Hasses of Schumacher and Mazepin going way up to you, and I think that's an issue when you race in the Grand Prix mode. It happens when you don't do the qualifying. For the Ferraris and the Hasses are going to be way up to you, so maybe they can start to form a little bit of a train, and that can increase our overtaking opportunities, because let's be honest, points are not going to be really a realistic option as we try to go up the inside of Sebastian Vettel. And like I was saying, it's going to be really hard to score points in this Alfa Romeo because it is really bad. Let's be honest, it doesn't have a good aero, and the Ferrari engine at the back of this beautiful baby is not that powerful. It's basically miserable. But anyway, we are through the long straight before the happen, and you can see that both Hasses are being overtaken by both McLarens as we try to take a look on the inside on Vettel, but it is not enough, and we have Sip behind P13, so gaining 2 positions at the end of lap 1, pretty good. And if I'm honest, we are in a very good position at the moment, considering that we are in an Alfa Romeo. But talking about this skin, you're seeing that the halo is not red, it is white. That's because the paint mapping is a little bit weird in the 3D model of the Alfa Romeo, so that's the reason that we can have the red. If the halo was red, the engine cover would look a bit weird. So if you're asking that, to be honest, it doesn't look that bad. I think it would be a nice addition to switch the color of the halo. But anyway, we're seeing that Vettel is trying to make the move on Mazepin, and eventually does it on lap 3 thanks to the help of the DRS that has been enabled in this exact same lap. And now it is at turn to make the move on the Russian, which is not really Russian because he will be allowed to race with the Russian flag. But anyway, Slipstream getting really close to his gearbox. Who's going to be the bravest on the brakes? Is going to be us, and let's try to go run. Yes, I run a little bit deep because of the tire marbles, and he remains ahead of us for the time being. But we're going to have the DRS in the start-finish straight, and the ball out, you can see already gone. Probably it was me in the previous lap. That ball out never lasts too long. But anyway, Slipstream, look at the overspeed, overtake mode, and reach revs, and you can see that I'm starting to run out a little bit of ERS because this track consumes a lot of energy. And it's been a while since I raced around the Shanghai. The last time was in my team career mode, which it was last year, so it's the first time this year as a calendar year that I'm racing around the Shanghai Autodrome. But anyway, Slipstream on the other half of Mick Schumacher this time. Around the outside we go through the hairpin, and that is move done and dusted, and that's us up into P11. But we're going to pit on in the same lap, lap 5, and we're going to dress a set of medium tires as we ran a little bit wide. If that was in 2007, that would be race pretty much over for us, respecting the speed limit pretty easy. And this stint has been pretty good. We gained 4 positions, and we are getting really close to the points, but we have 2 Alpines ahead of us, and that is going to be really a challenge, even more because I'm fitting the hard tires. I don't know why, because it was scheduled to fit the medium tires. So Jeff, it seems that screwed the strategy over. Jeff, best engineer 2021, and yeah, it seems that we're going to be stuck on these hard tires for the rest of the race. And to make things work, it seems that for the time being we are the only ones that are on the hardest comparative tire. Behind us we have an Alpine of Fernando Alonso on the medium, so definitely we're not going to score points in this race. Most likely we have to pray to the F1 gods for you know, for a miraculous DNF, 1 or 2 DNFs, because with the pace of these tires I can do anything. And there goes Alonso. We move very aggressively to the inside to be defensive, and he's going to try to go run inside in those fresh medium tires and much superior Alpine, but somehow we managed to defend this position and remain in P16. But it will be P11 once everyone does their stop, unless we can work with the overcut. But Alonso is not done yet. He's going to have the second bite of the cherry with another DRS zone on the start-finish straight, as we are going side by side through the snail section, and we're still in P11. Yes, as we got close a little bit to Vettel, but you can see that he is already 2.5 seconds, and there's nothing that I can do. Look at the overspeed that Alonso has, and there's nothing that I can do, unfortunately, and he overtook us as I cut too early to the next cutscene. So apologies for that. Great editing skills. Anyway, we press on as we are struggling a lot, and we are in P12, and behind us we have Esteban Ocon in the hard tires actually. So hopefully he's going to be a little bit easier when it comes to defending, or maybe not, because he has the help of the DRS and he's going down inside to the hairpin. Are we going to try to hold around inside? Are we going to find enough traction to remain ahead of the Frenchman? Yes, we can, and we remain in P12. So now what we have to do is defending like an absolute champion and wait for 2 miraculous DNFs, otherwise we're going to be outside of the points. And yeah, this is the maximum that we can get, which P12 is a position where an Alfa Romeo shouldn't be, you know. As Ocon is going on the inside, I run a little bit wide. I had to counter steer for a brief second, having reflexes of an absolute ninja, because I didn't leave that much room. And now he's going to try to go around inside. I struggle a lot for traction in at the exit of that corner, and Ocon gets ahead, but I'm going to try to defend where we're going up the inside, getting very close action with the Frenchman, and we are very aggressive on the defending, so much that is going to allow the AlphaTauri of Pierre Gasly to snatch that position. And you can see that actually I left a little bit of room, so Ocon could you know, just stayed side by side, and I think we would be fine. But anyway, Gasly gets up into lucky number P13, and Hamilton is out of the race. As you can see, pulled off to the side of the track. He was leading the race, so that is very unfortunate, but fortunate for us because we are in P11. But with just 2 laps to go, it's going to be really hard to score points, and you can see that we are already on the final lap. So it seems that we're not going to score points in this race, as I'm pushing as hard as I can. You're going to follow me for the rest of this race, as we have just half a lap to go, and Gasly is getting really close. He's going to dare to go down inside. No, he's going to wait for the DRS zone. He's going to deploy all the energy that he has on the power unit, so we're going to do that as well, but we're not going to have the help of the DRS. But you can see that I've been saving a bit of fuel and ERS to deploy everything in this straight and try to remain and cross the line in P11. And it's, at the moment it seems that it's working, because Gasly is not making that much gains, and it seems that he is most likely to be under threat of Ocon, which he doesn't have enough brakes to try to go run outside of his compatriot. So we're not going to lose this 11th place, as we have a little bit of understeer, and we now just have one final corner to go. We have the final corner to manage, and Verstappen wins the race. But for us, it's going to be a very positive P11. Let's be honest. This is an Alfa Romeo. I did an absolute miracle, and who knows that Raikkonen can do some miracles in the real life season. And there he is, Verstappen winning for Red Bull. Hopefully, are going to be a headache to Mercedes. You can see a Ferrari on the podium, so that you don't see that every day in these days. Guys, that has been the video. A very short video of me showcasing a mod. Make sure to smash like and subscribe to the of Dude plenty more Formula 1 content, really motivates me to make more and more of these mod showcases. It really motivates me to make more, and thank you so much for the 1k subscriber. We reached this milestone pretty recently. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to join to the family, because a lot of content is coming to the channel, especially now that we are in this stage of the season, which it is the stage of the pre-season where we have all the car reviews, the mods are starting to appear, the season mods as well, and this definitely is one of the best times of the year as an F1 fan. So make sure to stick for the fun and join to the family. You're going to have a lot of fun, I can assure you that. But that has been me for today. My name's Tom, and I'll see you guys on brand new video next time. But for now, it's goodbye. Take care.